Hi Cubs, it's Mrs. Longaker. I hope you guys are doing well and you're staying safe and that you are getting out of your house every day and getting some exercise. So this week we start our second installment of the fitness journal. So hopefully you turned in your first one. I have only about half of you. I'm missing quite a few of you still, so please try to get those into me if you have them done. On your second one, I wanted to talk about a couple things, common mistakes that I noticed on the first one. So I thought I'd make you a little video before you get started on the second one. Okay, so I'm going to go through some examples. There's 3 basic parts to the fitness journal. Your log, which you're doing 3 weeks of logging, right? And that's 10 points per week. And I'll show you an example and explain that in a second. Your Tabata routine, where you had to create your own Tabata routine. A lot of you guys missed that little part the last time. So I put that in there again because I do want you to do that. If you did it the last time, just do it again and make up a different one, okay? And then the third part is your journaling. Do not forget to do your journaling, okay? I gave you 12 days out of the 15 that you're doing the exercise, so you got a couple days off on that. But the journaling is quite a bit of points, so make sure that you get that done as well, all right? So I'm gonna show you some examples now. Okay, so this is an example that I did myself, and on each one I gave you guys an example up here in the gray, and this is just meant to be an example. You don't have to do these activities. You can do whatever activities you want. The only exception to that is the daily challenge. I want you to do the daily challenge that I give you every time. That's why I gave you 15 days of daily challenges, and I changed those this time so that they're new. Well, most of them. Some of them are the same because I like them. But that's kind of taking the place of the exercises that we do in class every day. Okay, so I want y'all to do the daily challenge every day and then pick the rest of the activities. Also, some of you are doing the same thing day after day. That gets super boring, okay? So notice that my days are different. My minutes aren't always the same. I want you to write what you did in the box and how long you did it. So walk the dog for 30 minutes on this day, and then I did the daily challenge for 15 minutes, and I played basketball for 30 minutes, and that gave me a total of 75 minutes that day, which is a lot. Remember, your minimum per day is 45. See how some days I only have 45, most days I have more. The next day I did my daily challenge. I walked. Now I walked for 45 minutes. So I had to use 2 boxes because I had a hard time fitting this one. I walked for 45 minutes and I did 3 5-minute workouts on this app that I have called 8Fit, and I actually put the information about that in your assignment this time. I added a bunch of different, more different options for you guys for just ideas for exercise. And those are in your assignment packet, so make sure that you look at those. So that day I had a total of 55 minutes. On day 3, I did a 7-minute app workout. I put that information in your packet too. The Johnson & Johnson app has 7-minute workouts, which are pretty sweet. I like that one. I did a 30-minute bike ride that day, and I did the daily challenge for 15 minutes. So notice that every day somewhere in there I'm doing the daily challenge, and then I'm mixing it up with different activities. How many days a week do you have to do? Do you have to do all 7? Ideally, that'd be awesome, but you need 5, okay? 5 is the requirement. See how I have 2 days that are empty, okay? So whatever those 2 days are, if you don't record on the weekend, that's fine. If you miss a day during the week, record on the weekend then, okay? But 5 days every week, all right? And that's 10 points for each one of these that you do. We have 3 weeks worth, right? You have 3 charts in your assignment. They're going to be 10 points each. You know, if you do everything correctly, assuming, right, you're going to get 30 points there. So those are the fitness logs. Now, you also had to create your own Tabata routine, and this was worth 5 points. So I gave you 2 examples. I gave you the one called One and Done, and then the other one was the double, I forget the name of it. I did it on here, I think. Double or Nothing, that's it, because you do all the exercises twice. So then you had to create your own, right? So pick your own exercises and put them in there, right? And mix it up. So when I do this, I try to do I did jumping jacks first, which is cardio, right? And then I did a forearm plank, which is upper body muscle. Then I did some curl ups. Then I did some mountain climbers. Then I got some cardio again with some high knees. So try to mix it up so that you're not just going push-ups, then plank, and all the same muscle group, because that's hard, all right? So This is my example. Don't copy mine. Make your own, all right? And then lastly, do your journaling. That is 15 points because you're writing in there every day. Well, I think I gave you 12 days instead of 15, just so you don't have to write every day, but do your journaling because it's a lot of points. And I changed the journaling topics this time, so make sure that you guys get those in there, all right? And as always, if you have any questions, you're gonna email me or you're gonna come to Friday Zoom office hours or whatever you need to do, but make sure that you are getting this done. You do not have the first one, you had that extra week cushion of spring break. You don't have that this time. You're going 3 weeks straight, so you should be starting on this now, all right? Okay, take care, you guys. Talk to you soon. All right, bye. Everyone, like I told you, if you have any questions, get in touch with me, okay? Or come to Zoom, or just come to Zoom to say hi, because I miss you guys. And oh, also one more thing, important. Some of you have been really having a hard time getting me, turning in stuff that you printed out and wrote on and that. So ideally, if you can, follow the directions I gave you to make a copy of it in your Google Drive. And that way you can just type right on your copy on your document. And when you're finished, all you have to do is share it with me in Google Drive. And, I can just grade it off of that, okay? So you don't have to print out papers and write on them as long as you have internet access and you have access to your Google Drive. If you need to print out papers and write on them, you can either turn them into the school, the office at school. They'll put it in a file for me. We all have a file there, a turn-in box. Or, you can take pictures with your phone and email those to me. Whatever works for you. But the copy in Google Drive is usually the fastest and the easiest, okay? All right, take care, you guys. My dog's barking. I got to go figure out what the problem is there. All right, I miss all of you. Bye.